Hey teachers, welcome to my YouTube channel on tips on becoming an effective teacher. My name is Dion Latchman and today we'll be looking at preparedness for class. We're looking at some tips on how to be prepared for class. So let's go into our content for today. What is really meant by being prepared? Being prepared is to make ready or suitable in advance for a particular purpose or for some use, events, etc. So it's basically saying being prepared means that you are ready for some event. In this case, for teachers, being prepared, especially for delivering a lesson, will determine the quality of education the learner will receive. So it's saying that being prepared or not will determine the quality of education learner receive from a teacher. So a unprepared teacher most likely will have the students will receive a lower quality of education than a teacher compared to a teacher who planned out or organized themselves before going to a class. So some tips for teachers for helping them to become more effective in delivering their lesson. They must know the curriculum. Become familiar with the curriculum guides and scheme. So one tip is to know the curriculum. Look at schemes, look at the curriculum guides, study them, analyze them. See how you can link lessons in the guides and schemes. See what are your weak points as a teacher. I know that some teachers don't like certain topics or they don't grasp certain topics, so that you can probably do some extra work in how you will deliver those harder topics for you as a teacher. The next point is make time to plan ahead. When planning, take into consideration students' ability, content to be taught, resource available, time constraint. Now plan ahead that you know that you have a lesson to be taught. Plan ahead for that lesson. Consider your students' ability. We have students of varying abilities in classroom. Cater for those various abilities. Think about the content that you are being taught, how you will deliver the content to be taught, whether you use peer teaching, demonstration, or whatever strategies you think will best suit the classroom and the delivery of the content. The resources that you have available also should be taken into consideration, because depending on what resources you have, you will plan your lesson around that and your time constraint. A next step to look at is use non-contact time efficiently. Use free time to prepare learning aids, lesson plan, check classroom readiness. So use your non-contact period to do these things to help you become more prepared for the classroom. Finally, the last step that I'm going to share with you guys, punctuality. Arrive in school at least 15 minutes before assembly. This will allow you to organize all the necessary resources, textbook, learning aids, etc. required for teaching. When you reach early to school, at least 15 minutes before assembly, you could get the time to organize or get all that you need, so that soon as it's time for teaching, you can hit your classroom and you have all your resources there with you and you will be organized. Students will see that you are organized and teaching will take place more efficiently. Now this has bring us to the end of today's useful tips. I hope that they will come in handy and that you will put into practice some of these tips. I will see you in the next video.